Hello all, welcome to Life Skills from Sanskrit. I am Jigar. Today we are going to look at a couplet that is one of my most favorite couplets of all time. This couplet talks about rare virtues that we find in people and how rare they are to find. So without wasting any time, let's just jump into it. Shateshu jayate shuraha sahastreshu cha panditaha vakta dashasahastreshu data bhavati vanava. Let me repeat that. Shateshu jayate shuraha sahastreshu cha panditaha vakta dasasahastreshu data bhavati vanava. We're going to divide this into two bits and then have a look at them individually. So let's have a look at the first bit. The first bit says Shateshu jayate shuraha sahastreshu cha panditaha. Now, this couplet talks about four big virtues that one person should have, or they are very rare to find in people. So, what's the first one? They say, Shateshu jayate shuraha. Shata means 100, and jayate, to be born. And shuraha means a brave, a valor person. So they say, out of every 100, one person, one brave person is born, or one person becomes a brave person. So bravery is rare to find. Out of 100, one person becomes a brave person. Sahastreshu cha panditaha. Sahastra means 1,000. Panditaha means a scholar, a knowledgeable person. So they're trying to say is being a scholar is rarer than being a brave person. So there are chances that out of 1,000, one person is going to be a scholar. So panditaha. Let's have a look at the second bit. Vakta dasasahastreshu. Dasasahastreshu. Dasa sahastra, that means 10,000. Vakta, a good orator, a person who's got command on their speech. So what this bit of the couplet lets us know is becoming a good orator is again rarer than being a brave person or becoming a scholar. So out of 10,000 people, one might become a good orator or a person who's got a good command over their speech or their communication. But the last one is the most rare one. The rarest one is Data bhavati vanava. And now they refuse to give us a number here. They say data. That means a person who donates a lot, a generous person, a person who believes in giving. Bhavati vanava. And they're casting a doubt that look, we know that out of 100, one is going to become a brave person. Out of 1,000, one is going to become a scholar. Out of 10,000, one is going to be a good orator. But a donor, a generous person, a person who believes in giving might be born, might not be born. So it's the rarest of them all. So the virtue of being generous, virtue of being a giving person is the rarest virtue of them all. So four of the rarest virtues talked about here: being brave, being a scholar, being a good orator, and then being a generous and a giving person. And they talk about how rare it is to become a generous or a giving person, that they refuse to give a number out. And as I said, this is one of my personal favorites. And what we see around us today, we definitely need more people who believe in giving and more people who are generous. So let's have a look at the couplet again. Shateshu jayate shuraha sahastreshu cha panditaha Vakta dashasahastreshu data bhavati vanava. My take on this couplet is, out of 100, one brave person is born. A scholar out of 1,000. A good orator is born once out of 10,000. But a generous person may or may not be born. So make sure that you have the generous spirit in you and become one of the rarest of the rare human beings. Thank you for joining me today. Stay positive, stay tuned.